We are into various, we started from insurance, we have ventured into other areas of human development. Like I said, Osun State has the highest level of human capital development. That is again a plus. But what has become what has become of our education? Why we're totally backward. When you use that as a yardstick, we're totally backward in the area of education. Look, Osun is coming 33rd, 34th in West African examination results. This is ridiculous. If Osun people are enterprising and we know them to that, they are highly read, they are highly literate, and you can find them in every walks of life. What exactly are we giving to our youth? What exactly are we giving to the future of our children? We need to focus on education and we need to do it right. So I have a lot that I want to accomplish within this short period of time.
Against
Okay,
that
okay.
background, sir, you talked as an entrepreneur, and then this state is a civil servant state. How do you intend to change the narrative from being civil servants to businessmen and women?
Thank you. If you look at, I mentioned agriculture. Agriculture, a lot can be done. But first, before you talk of agriculture, you need people to be highly educated. You need to give that education. That is the basis of our poultry industry in Osun should be able to produce to satisfy at least the southwest. So we're going to encourage all these people to ensure that they produce, and the only way they can produce profitably and then make the food available is to ensure that they have access to the basic product and the basic input that they need. For they old chicks, we ensure that we produce our feed locally. All the people producing feed, we identify them, we encourage them to produce solid feed, good quality feed, that when you feed them with into animals, into these chickens, they will produce very well. So there is a lot that can be done in the area of agriculture. That is agriculture. Again, in the area of, there's some little things that you don't pay attention to. Look at the issue of Aro in Osun State, particularly in Osogbo. Aro is a multi-billion naira industry, provided we can reorganize it and we can do it properly. The thing, Aro, we can create a tie and dye industry from Aro, modernize it, and ensure our youth who are roaming the streets, they take into the production of Aro. What is everybody working? There's nothing like being an entrepreneur. So a lot of our youth want to encourage to be an entrepreneur on their own, producing something that they can control and they can have profit from. So that tie and dye is a good area. Again, I talk about what do you call it? Abattoirs. Abattoirs in Osun, they kill about 200 animals every day and they burn it. This is another area we can generate job. Let me say that by God's grace, within the first 1 year of our administration, we're going to generate 100,000 jobs. So before I even say how we're going to create 100,000 jobs. So we have people that we can retrain, all our youth, we can retrain them in the area of what do you call it? Hide and skin. Look, the cap you wear, the vest you wear, the bangle you wear, what do you call it? The shoe you put on, the bat. We can go and learn a whole lot of this, and we don't need to go to Sokoto go and be bringing hide and skin. So we can create a hide and skin industry here. Again, look at our youth. We are blessed with the issue of drumming. This drumming, we can put them together to ensure that we can create an orchestra, a standard orchestra. Oyibo people love when they see. I went to the orchestra to go and watch. We paid a lot of money, about $50, to enter for 2 hours. If you see the kind of dance they are dancing. But we are culturally blessed in Osun that we can train and create orchestra from all these local people. And again, look at Nollywood. Nollywood, until they did the rebasement of Nigeria economy. That is when we know the value of Nollywood. Nollywood is third or fourth largest contributor to the GDP of Nigeria.
It's okay, sorry, Your Incoming Excellencies.
Buying is illegal. It's against the electoral law. But let me say this. The power of governance is in the hands of the people. Their vote is the power. They don't need, and if you know the value of their vote, tell me, how can they can't buy, even if they pay 10 million naira to buy a vote, it is a lost opportunity. They are selling the future of their children and their great grandchildren. It is better for us to have a prosperous Osun State. Let everybody go out there and vote according to their conscience. Vote buying is unfortunate. Vote buying, if they practice vote buying in this election, I will say Nigeria is finished. We saw what happened in the Ekiti State. They shouldn't repeat it. They will go out there, people who have no agenda, who have no manifesto, who came from there. There was no manifesto for PDP, there was no manifesto for APC, there is no manifesto for Labour. We all just came from a debate. Anyone that doesn't follow his manifesto, that says he wants to buy vote, is just going to kill this country. Vote buying will kill this country. Let everybody vote according to his conscience. This is it. Let everybody vote according to his conscience. My party is Accord, and the term is a symbol of it. Let people go out, vote for better alternative, which is Accord. APC, PDP, we have tried our very best. We have seen that they are both failures. Let people vote for Accord. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.